All right, fellow AMC ape holders, XMAX Trading here. Found additional DD, pretty interesting. This is by Finn Watchdog on Twitter. I need to follow him. All right, so let's go over. There's apparently next Friday, July 30th, the Federal Reserve will be publicly releasing the total number of derivative exposure numbers of all the biggest domestic and foreign banks and their lending clients, including Citadel. MOAS, guaranteed. So the vote is also due like July 29th or 28th, I think, for AMC vote, which is going to indicate a lot of short stock, right? Or a lot of synthetic shares. So pretty interesting. So let's look at what he's saying. This report, so systemic risk report, that's pretty exciting. Description: this report collects systemic risk data from the largest U.S. bank holding companies, covering savings and loan companies, foreign banking organizations, and combined U.S. assets of $100 billion or more, including, if applicable, in U.S. intermediary holding companies of foreign business, and U.S.-based organizations designated as global systemically important banks. Purpose: the Federal Reserve uses FRY15 data to monitor on an ongoing basis the systemic risk profile of institutions which are subject to enhanced prudent standards under Section 165 of Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act. Pretty good act. Hopefully, we want the rules to be more enforced, but at least, this seems like a decent rule. In addition, the FRY15 used to facilitate the implementation of the surcharge for GSBs, identify other institutions which may present significant systemic risk, analyze that risk implications of proposed mergers and acquisitions. So let's see. So funds deposited, U.S. dollar amount. Schedule B, interconnected indicators, secured debts, unsecured debts, subordinate debts. So I don't know. This is pretty interesting. This is why we found Citadel Connect. Federal Reserve is auditing the entire financial system thanks to the directive issued via U.S. Federal Code Chapter 12, which is updated July 1st, 2021. Huh. Some interesting comments on Twitter. Delaware. So Delaware is talking about. Why does this matter? Well, the changes to U.S. Code Chapter 12, Part 249 establish a risk framework for all financial institutions with over $100 billion assets. If it shows up a lot of risk, Federal Reserve Board reserves the authority to force them to recapitalize their balance sheet, meaning all their risky assets must be sold off until they fall within a certain framework of four consecutive quarters. I understand many of you may be skeptical, but it's probably one of the only retail traders actually read the U.S. Federal Code changes. I challenge you to prove me wrong. Legal speak of the code this report is our endgame, and I dare say MOAS guarantee. There's so much more that retail needs to learn outside of short squeeze saga to see the paydays around the corner. Not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes. You're a team that has 1 week from the collapse of the financial system. I can prove it. Huh. Well, I always look at things skeptically, but it'd be interesting to see if he's right. Once the Fed sees the numbers, they take immediate action, fund their assets, collateral for liabilities, simply put, is undercapitalized. Final kicker: once the numbers are in, the Fed shall immediately exercise Section 38, aka prompt corrective action, and FDIC will oversee your bank sell-off. So this guy, this is not financial advice. This is entertainment. This is his own comments, not mine. He thinks that disinformation campaign against AMC GME media, saying the media solve was from Delta variant, when in reality it's the rich jumping ship for FRY15 releases next week. What the Fed is asking institutions to report is groundbreaking and now based on daily averages, not quarterly reports. That's really important. I mean, at least we got that changed, right? Our actions as retail got the daily averages of shorts and other financial metrics on a daily basis now, not quarterly basis. These numbers will never show up on their earnings calls. Huh. Take a quick moment to just imagine your Goldman Sachs. All institutions reporting. Wait around and attempt an appeal. Shout out to Charlie and Houston. If RY15 is on a new form, use code change 12, change it quarterly to daily averages from quarterly. Check out 2019's form. Hundreds of trillions of banks we're playing with. Mark my words, August 2nd will be a Black Monday. My money's where my mouth is. Every dollar I own is an AMC or GME or FYG. Not financial advice. I'm not suggesting you do. This is his comments for entertainment purposes. Maxed out my whatever. Yeah, if August 2nd is a black day, they're going to blame it on COVID, I think. Alright, it's pretty interesting, guys. We'll see if it happens. Keep your fingers crossed. Till later.